大家好，老师 here. Today we're going to do reading the menu part 2, and we're going to cover some of the proteins, okay, or specifically meats and things like that, okay? So the first word we're going to cover is 牛肉. All right, can you say that? 牛肉. So this word 肉, it means meat. Any kind of meat, you'll typically see this word 肉. And this word 牛 means beef. So it's beef meat, right? Or cow, I should say. This is the word for cow, 牛. So cow meat equals beef, right? So this is what this is. All right, so keep track of this word. You'll see it pretty often. Okay, so the next one we have is 鸡肉. Can you say that? 鸡肉. And this 肉, remember we talked about it in the beef, just talks about meat. But the way you pronounce it, it's almost like a ZR. When you're saying R, but you kind of roll your tongue a little bit. But not like Spanish when it's like, you know, it's just a rounded sound with a Z attached to it. 肉. So it's kind of like a combination of the two. That's the best way to put it. Okay, so this is 鸡肉. 鸡肉. And it's talking about chicken. All right, here is the simplified chicken word. Then the next one we have is 鱼. So remember we talked about the pinyin, this U sound. It's actually the EO sound. So this is 鱼. And it means fish. So in the traditional Chinese, instead of this line on the bottom, we have 4 lines going down, kind of like a tail. So really, if you just move this word to the side, you can kind of see it. It's been adapted to like looking like a word, but there's a picture. So this is like the little pointy part of the fish head. Then you have a body with scales, and then the traditional Chinese had the 4 lines, which was a tail. So it kind of looks like a fish if you can imagine it, okay? And this word is 鱼. Can we say it together? 鱼. And it means fish. Or sometimes you can add an action when you say the word. Like if you're saying 鱼, you can make a little fish motion with your hands, and that'll help you to remember what this word means. So it's really important, like if you're auditory learner, or if you're, visual, you draw something, feel free to help yourself in any way that works best. And then the last word is 猪肉. Okay, and say it together. 猪肉. And this one is the pig meat, which is pork in English, right? It's funny how there's certain words that when the animal's alive, it's one word, it's pig, right? But when you're eating it, it's another word. So, but with the Chinese, it's just the same word. We just attach meat to it. Like pig meat or pork, we say 猪肉. Okay, can we say it together one more time? 猪肉. And then so sometimes when I look at this, somehow I see almost like a little snout or something in the middle. I don't know. If there's anything that will help me remember, because these are number like pictographs. They're word pictures. All right? So remember to review your words, use the flashcards that we have made, and you're on your way to learning Chinese. 再见.